And all right, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? It is 10 minutes after 6 in the morning on Thursday, I think. I don't even know what day it is, guys. Let's see. Yep, Thursday. Since I have been working, I don't even know what day it is. I don't really care. Only thing I care about is my time for cooking this brisket, guys. I said I was gonna get up at 4 in the morning, but that didn't happen. You know how it is. I got lazy. Whatever. We got all day. 11 minutes after 6 in the morning. Our brisket is in the smoker, guys. Got our heat going over there. Got a nice little coal bed. Preheating wood on top of the pit. Got a nice coal bed going. Burning a clean fire. That's what you want. So when your logs are starting to catch, they release a lot of soot, and that'll make your food bitter. So you build a nice coal bed like that, it'll release the less amount of smoke, and you preheat your logs up on top, so that when you get ready to pop another one in there, they're already hot, they're pre-warm, they catch just like that. There's no soot going up into your food, guys. Nice little tip for everybody there. I learned that from researching barbecue videos, guys. So I'm just passing that one along. That's why I made the firebox on this pit flat like that, so I can lay some more sticks up on top. I got a mixture of pecan and oak. That's oak right there. Pecan, oak, pecan right here. So anyways, let's get on with this cook, huh? I've gone ahead and set up the ammeter thermometer, the Bluetooth thermometer. I went ahead and set it up for brisket. I didn't include this part of the setup in the video because I've already done it before. If you want to know, if you're watching this video and you want to know how to set this up, go ahead and catch one of my other videos. I've got a video on it on how to set this up. It's not really that hard. That's why I didn't do it. But for brisket, guys, if you guys can see right there, I want to go ahead and get notified at 100 when it hits 170 degrees, and that's when I'm going to go ahead and wrap it. If I had butcher paper, I would wrap this thing in butcher paper or aluminum. I have aluminum, but I don't want to wrap it. I want to put it back in the aluminum pan, add beef broth to it, and cover it up with aluminum and put it back in the inside oven, in the kitchen, in the home, in the house's oven. That way I don't have to monitor anymore. I don't have to waste any more wood. I don't have to keep out here, and there's really no need to keep it on the pit because it's covered. All your smoke has been already dumped into it. It's already been covered with smoke. It's already picked up all the smoke you're gonna need anyway. So it's really no need to be out here keep feeding the logs. It's practically done. You're just steaming it up a little bit more and getting it to that final temperature of 200 plus 202, 205. So that's what I did. I went ahead and set it up for 170. It's giving us our Bluetooth thermometer is giving us three pieces of information. It's giving me the internal temperature inside the brisket itself, what I want it to get to once it reaches 170, and I want to be notified, and what the surrounding area, the ambient temperature is right there. So yeah, we're ready to go, guys. Let me go ahead and close this up. And obviously, if you guys remember, this side here, this side in the pit here, it's obviously hotter, so this one's going to climb up a little bit around 300, which is fine. My brisket is over here in this area. It's a little slightly cooler. I want this one to climb up to 250, 275, no more than 300. I want it to pick up as much smoke as I can right now, probably for the first 4 to 5 hours. Not gonna check it. Let it go. The only thing I need to do is just watch this temperature, that it doesn't climb up above 300. 275, it's fine. And we have our Bluetooth thermometer to tell us that. So we're gonna go ahead and let him go there for the next 4 or 5 hours, and I'm just gonna hang out here, watch some TV, watch some news. It's been interesting this past week here in LA. It's sad what's going on, but whatever. I think what the world needs right now is a lot of brisket. Anyways, be safe out there, guys. If you guys have to travel these streets, be safe. It's hectic. I'm glad I don't have to go out there. I'm on disability. I've got lock it up. I lock it up. It's not fun out there. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'll bring you guys back in once I get ready to check it. Once it needs spritzing or something, I might check in 2 hours, whatever. See how it is, if it's dry. But yeah, that's the plan today. It's a beautiful day. I think it's a little overcast, but it's a good day nonetheless. I'll make me some coffee. I'll come out here, kick back right there. Just tend the fire right there. It's therapeutic. It's relaxing. And yeah, with the final reward being some good brisket, some good barbecue. So I'm looking at about 13, 14 hour cook, maybe. Depends how it goes. But yeah, I've got all day. I've got nothing else to do. Just hang out here. I'm not going out of these streets. It's a little hectic out there, but whatever. Yeah, it's the world. Things get, things have to happen. Some changes are coming, and it is what it is. But I'm gonna barbecue. I'm gonna get me some brisket. Anyways, enough blabbing. I don't want to bore you guys. I'll bring you guys back in maybe 2 or 3 hours, just checking it, see if you need spritzing. If not, we're gonna let it go till it hits the internal temperature of the brisket hits 170. We're gonna put it back in an aluminum pan and throw it inside the house oven until it reaches an internal of 200 plus 205, and that's it. Let it rest and enjoy. All right, guys, bring you back later. Bye. All right, what's going on, y'all? So we are at the 4 hour mark. If you guys can remember when we first started, when the threw the brisket in the pit. It was 6 in the morning. We are at 3 minutes past 10. That's a 4 hour mark. We are at 150 degrees internal, 223 temperature inside our pit. Let's check it out. Let's see how we're doing. And there she is, guys. That's how she looks. Now, what I'm looking for is, if it's dry, I would go ahead and spritz, which is not looking dry right now. You see a lot of moisture right there. There's no pooling here, so that's pretty good. Again, this is the 4-hour mark. I'm looking a little dry right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some foil and I'm going to cover that. So this is taking the full brunt of the heat right here. I've got a shield here, a little deflector, also to kind of like block this a little bit, but I'm still getting a little dry right there. Like I said, I'm not gonna spray it at this point. I would have spritzed if it was drier than that, but I don't have that issue right now. I'm looking pretty good. I may rotate it also, maybe to get some more smoke on this side. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cover this up right here, this area here, with some foil. Overall, I'm looking pretty good. This is the 4-hour mark again, and we're holding steady at 220. I'm looking probably maybe another 2 hours before the 170 degree temperature is reached. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, bring it back in a bit. And there it is, guys, right there. Like I said, since this area of the brisket is closer to the heat and it's facing the heat, it's taking a lot of the brunt of the heat. What I'm going to do at this point is probably flip it over there and put the point end this way, and get this away from the heat. Besides, I got a little shield on here too, so keep that from getting any more burnt up than it is. Overall, I'm looking good. I might be spritzing in about an hour or so. It's looking a little bit dry, but here we're looking good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it right now, and probably let it run for another hour. Check it in another hour to make sure that I'm not getting any dry. But at this point, the bark is setting. If you can push it like this, a little bit of it is coming back, but it's setting pretty good. When it doesn't come back on your finger, you're good. It's set. But okay, guys, I'll bring you guys back probably an hour, maybe 2. See you then. All right, what's going on, everybody? It is 11:34 in the morning. As you guys can see right there by my Bluetooth thermometer, we're gonna go ahead and check in on this brisket. As I said in the previous segment, I think it's the 5th hour, and yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and check that out. As you can see, our temperatures are hanging around somewhere in between 200 and 300. I've had spikes go up to 270, maybe even 300, but that's fine. That's to be expected in a smoker like this. But let's check it out. Okay, check that out. Man, that's pretty good right there. Again, this is the 5th hour. As you can see, so first of all, here you guys see the that I've got some foil right here covering this point right here, and for some reason or another, I've also decided, to leave it here on this position rather than flipping it over. But for some reason here in this area, I had this guy over here, and it gets really hot around this area. So I went ahead and just moved it, shifted it over right here. So in this area here seems to be like a little bit in between here, this hot side, and this hot side. So right here in this area, it's a little bit kind of like in between. But yeah, guys, look at that. I mean, it's not dry. It's got all this moisture on here, which means it's good. That's all the collagen rendering out. That's what they call in barbecue when your brisket gets the sweats. It's sweating it out. You see that right there? And yeah, it's setting. It's still setting. It hasn't been set yet. In some areas it is. See that right there? That's almost there. But again, at this point, I am not gonna go ahead and spritz. It is moist all the way around. Back in the bag looks pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and let it ride, guys. From 6 to 11, 5 hours. We're gonna let him go. All right, guys. So we'll check back again. Maybe in another hour. I think right now it's at the stall. We are at 154 internal, and we want 170. You guys can remember that. What we set it up at. Our ambient, I just closed it up. All our heat escaped, but he'll climb back up in a few minutes. It's saying that we have 5 hours, but that changes with the change of this ambient temperature. But yeah, guys, here we go. We're still going. I said at the beginning it's going to be a long cook, and it is a long cook. I'm looking at about probably 13, 14, maybe 15 hours, depends. All right, we'll bring you back again in another hour. All right, see you then. All right, guys, check it out. It's 2:26 in the afternoon. It's telling us to go ahead and remove it from the heat. We are about 5 degrees to our target. And yeah, we got to go ahead and remove it. And now what we're going to do, what needs to happen now, check it out. I think we went about 8 hours from when we first started to this point. We started at 6 in the morning. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, I think it's around 8 hours. But so yeah, now the next phase 2 is it's gonna start right now. Which what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this guy into an aluminum pan, dump some beef broth, and put it inside the oven. There's no longer any need to keep smoking it because it's gonna get wrapped up. So that's it. The smoker has done its job, and it's time for her to take a break. So yep, there it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy into the aluminum pan. Bring you guys back. All right, guys, we have reached the point of 170 internal, 165, 170 internal according to our Bluetooth thermometer, and it is time for the phase 2 of this cook, guys. Remember what I said. I wanted to smoke this piece of meat for the first portion of the cook, and it has done that already. I think we went 8 hours from 6 in the morning to 2:30 right now, and it has gotten us to this point, which is phase 2. Once it reaches this temperature, what I like to do is I like to wrap it. Now, usually, a lot of people will get some aluminum foil and they'll cover it, or some butcher paper, cover it up, and throw it back into the smoker, or either on your home oven, whatever. I like to put it in the home oven because, for number one, the smoker you know, it does one job, and that's bombard your meat with smoke. It's smoking it, so it's done its job. I no longer need the smoker, so I can go ahead and pop it in the kitchen oven. What I am gonna do though, to add some more steam into it, I like to add some beef broth. Sometimes I'll get some beef consomme also, but we're gonna go ahead with this one. This is what I found, but first of all, what I do want you to direct your attention is the bark, guys. This bark is 100% set. Remember last time when I was touching it, it would come back to my finger. How do you know your bark is set? It doesn't come back on your finger, guys. There it is right there. Very minimal coming back on your finger. But yeah, we are at this point, and our thermometer, our meter thermometer, saying it's resting, but we're gonna adjust the cook. Now we want to bring this guy up to 200 plus, maybe 205. That's what I want to bring this guy to. But I'm gonna add the beef broth. It gave me some steam and flavor. So there we go, right there. Right now, it's saying our internal temperature, it's 166, and we can verify with our instant read thermometer. See what that tells us. It's 172, 173. It's pretty close. 182 on the thinner parts, obviously. 176 over here is a little thinner, but it's probing pretty soft, but it needs to be soft. I feel some resistance there. 165 right there on the thicker portions of it. Right there, it's a little, it varies, but it's fine. It's pretty consistent to what our other thermometers saying. You guys, if you guys are interested in instant read thermometers, if you guys are into barbecue, you guys are gonna need one of these. Those other cheaper ones, you're gonna be there for like 5 minutes, and it's reading the temperature, and you're gonna get frustrated. Spend the money, get one of these instant read thermometers. This one here is from Tyfer. Tyfer makes it about $100, but it's well worth it, guys. I'm gonna dump another beef broth in here. Only because I like the steam action. At this point, our bark is set. We're not gonna hurt it any. It is already set. It is nice and barky. Right there. That's where we're at right there, guys. Time to get this guy. Wrap it nice and tight. Don't want no leaks. But what we do want is we want our instant read thermometer to protrude through our opening here. Just like that. Just like that. Now we gotta adjust our Bluetooth thermometer, guys, which is right here. We're gonna go ahead and, you guys can see right here, we're gonna go ahead and adjust cook. How can we do this? Maybe cancel cook? No, yes, no, resting, target, no. Well, let's see, cancel cook,
Okay, let's go ahead and cancel it. And we'll start up another one because, I don't know, just for this video's purposes, it's probably going to take me longer. But we're going to go ahead and set up another cook. And it's beef. It's, we went through this already. It's other. You want to go ahead with, no, not a smoker. I'm sorry. Go back. This time we're using the oven at the house. Okay. And here we go. Our target temperature is going to change. Now we want to get this guy up to 203. Right there. Okay, that's our new cook. Now it should give us another face of it. Okay, this is what our target is 203. Our ambient is not reading it until I pop it in the oven. But let's go ahead and do that. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Gonna help me out? Move out of the way. All right, so here we go. Hopefully I don't drop this. There it is. All right. We're gonna let her ride for, I don't know, I'm looking at maybe 4 hours at 300 degrees. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This 8-hour run in the smoker went pretty well. It usually runs me about 10 hours, but this time it went 8 hours, so it's pretty good. So it's gonna start reading the ambient temperature here in a few minutes once it reads it. And this is how long we've started this new cook. So yeah, stage 2, guys. Bring you guys back once it's ready to pull from the oven, and then we're gonna rest it, and then we'll go with the slicing and the taste test. All right, guys. If you guys are still with me with this cook through this video, I want you guys to go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button. Maybe even share this video with somebody that it's interested in barbecuing with brisket or whatever. That'd be awesome. All right. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back and check back in a few.